It's no secret that aggro decks have taken over the current standard best of one format, so unfortunately, we gotta do what we gotta do. That's right, guys. Today we're playing some aggro, and we're doing it with Selesnya enchantments, guys. We got a ton of new enchantments from Duskmourn, obviously, and there are a lot of enchantment decks going around right now. A lot of different aggro builds. You got Azorius, you got Bant, you got Selesnya, you got Boros. They're all over the place. They all kind of work the same way, and it's because they're very good, man. They're just very, very good and consistent. You've got great cards like the Scavenger, which has an Eerie, which means whenever you cast an enchantment, it triggers some sort of ability, or whenever an enchantment actually just enters the battlefield, which is even better, it triggers a 1/1 counter, which is pretty cool. You can put it anywhere. And when you're running things like Selesnya, you can run things like Calix. Calix is an absolutely busted over the top win con here today, where you can go ahead and copy your enchantments as you are landing attacks on the opponent, because we run a ton of auras. If your creature has an aura and it lands an attack, you get to copy another enchantment. And we've got great enchantments like Sheltered by Ghosts. We all know how busted this card is up by now. It gives our creatures lifelink, which is pretty awesome. It also gives them a little bit of protection with the ward too, and if you stack this a couple of times, adding even more ward, your creature becomes virtually impossible to deal with later in the game, which is pretty awesome. And not to mention Ward 2 off of this, we've got another early drop creature here with Ward 2 built into it, Toadstool Admirer. I saw somebody run this in their version, and I thought it was pretty cool because it's a good one drop that's really, again, hard to deal with because it's got the Ward 2. And if you could start stacking things like the Sheltered by Ghost or even the Ethereal Armor onto it, it becomes really hard to deal with. And then Calix can come down and you can start copying some enchantments. Now I'm running Spellbook Vendor because I thought it was a great fit here, because every time, you know, you don't have much to do, you can just go ahead and tap 1 mana, create this roll token, which is an enchantment aura, attach it to something, and you get the same sort of benefits off the Eerie's and the Calix as well. Pretty straightforward and simple. We have great protection in this deck. If your creatures are, you know, targeted by something, some removal, you can always rescue it. I'm sure you've all seen this card by now. It gives the hexproof. It's an aura. But we're also running Royal Treatment. It's a Royal Enchantments roll token that you can place onto your creature, which is an aura. And it's got the hexproof built in as well. So we got a ton of protection with those, 8 spells there. But a really fun deck. Super easy to climb the ladder with. We had a lot of success in Mythic with this one. And it does a pretty good job of beating red with all the extra aura removal as well. So enjoy this one, guys, and we'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, today we are playing some enchantments again. Surprise, surprise, Duskmourn does have some of the craziest enchantments we've ever gotten. Ooh, this hand is weird. It's only a 1 lander, but I'm actually going to keep it, believe it or not, because this enchantment deck, being much different from the ones we played recently, and the fact that it leans heavily into aggro, so we're trying to finish the game with 1-drops. So it should be pretty fun. Let's actually put the Audacity on here just in case they do end up cheaply removing this off the field. I can draw a card. All right. I would love to be able to get this Sheltered by Ghost down, even if they don't give me a target, just so I can get the Ward 2 onto my creature. That would be extremely helpful to winning this game quickly. Those are not the colors you wanted to see here. Oh, returning it to my hand is going to allow me to draw a card and keep the creature. That's actually really solid. Let's do it again. I like this. I like that sign too, that, you know, the opponent's pretty much saying they don't have a removal spell, because why would they just bounce that to my hand? It's going to be that, self-mill deck that's trying to reanimate. So this is going to be a really good game for us, I think. Couple of Flood Maws in their deck too. That's going to be annoying to get around, but like I said, though, we do have the ability here to just give our creature some ward. And let's just smash him, man. We are so close to just killing him here at this point. Unfortunately, a Flood Maw only costs 1, and so bouncing this is still very much a likely scenario. I hope not, man. But bouncing it again, we saw how effective that was. I mean, we can replay it and we draw a card. Huge value. This deck has been smashing, by the way, guys. It's been pretty good. This is a popular build too going around. There's versions of this deck kind of all over the place at the moment, so we had to make one ourselves, man, and it has been pretty freaking solid. GG's, easy first game, man. We're moving quickly. I'm telling you, we're gonna get through the ladder pretty fast here today. All right, we definitely need more of those wins. This hand though, ooh, no creatures. That's unfortunate. This one we've got a creature, but it's a 2-drop. Man, not great, but not terrible. All right, Spellbook Vendor's a really good creature though. If I can keep it alive, see what we're up against. White, I'm actually super happy to see that land come down because that means this is probably gonna be safe from removal for at least a turn or two. Unless we see a swamp here. Get lost. Oh man, please don't. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oof. All right, we're good. We're in business, guys. We're in business. Scry a land. That's good, but I need to scry a land here. All right, we got our protection ready to go. Oh, it's gonna be another enchantment player. Cool. All right, this will give me the ward too. I guess that's good enough to throw on top of here for sure. Especially now that we know that the matchup is another enchantments player. I'm more than happy to do that. Throw that away. I like my odds here now. Because we know that temporary lockdown's not coming down. We know a sweeper's not gonna hit us if they're also enchantments, so. That's fine. All right, and we can't protect our creatures, so we might as well play the Audacity. Get in and scry again. We don't need that. About to drop a Calyx on him too next turn. So that'll probably end up doing it. Game over. Oh yeah. Yep, that'll do it, guys. That's lethal, they must block. All right, and then I am gonna go ahead and still get another shelter, I think, because that's gonna give more ward. And the more ward I can put on this, the better. It's got trample. So it's got ward 4 now, essentially. So there's nothing they can do about this being out there unless they had a sweeper. And again, being another enchantments player, I do not think they had it. So good stuff. Sheesh, man, this hand is not good. Not good. Gotta throw this one away. Man, I'm feeling like a proper aggro player at the moment, man. We're moving like a mono red player. I love it. All right, we got the Spellbook Vendor. I guess that's good enough. We are mono white for the time being. Cannot get this camera exactly the way I want it. I feel like that's got to be it. A Hired Claw. All right, that's good because we've got the life link on the Ghost. I've had very good games against lizards as long as I've got this stuff in my hand. Now, we do have to be wary, though, that the opponent might try to remove the Spellbook Vendor off the field. Not having a 1-drop creature and getting it going right away is not super ideal, because they do run a lot of kill spells in lizards. We might want to just focus on the ossifications next turn. All right, cool. Ossifications down. We'll take this. It's a much more dangerous card than the Gecko. I do love that we drew into a Toadstool Admirer as well, because if we find some green, this thing is built in with ward. We can do a better job of keeping it protected. With the Sheltered Ghost, it's got double ward, and we can get the ball rolling, man. The fact they didn't have a 2-drop last turn to follow up the Gecko is a really good sign. I'm sure they have a 3-drop though. Let's see. Yep, a pretty good one too. No green, tough. Tough, all right. That's at 2, so they're gonna get to go 2 cards deep. So let's remember that when we're attacking in next turn. Because we're gonna be able to scry, and we wanna make sure to put something on top of the deck that can, you know, go to their side and not be too much of an issue. But I should hopefully be taking care of it next turn with this. As long as they don't kill my vendor. Which was unlikely. Gosh, I really hope we get a green land off the top. Like, no matter what happens in this scenario, a green land off the top would make me feel so much better. I think that's a pretty good sign. I think what they're trying to do there is get the flint big enough that it can attack into us to dish out some damage. Which, yeah, nice. Which means no removal. That's good. But they're trying to get damage so they can get a lizard trigger here. Nice. All right. We didn't get what we needed, but we got... Well, we didn't get what we wanted, but we got what we needed. All right, so it's gonna have Ward 2. Not exactly spectacular at this point in the game. All right, we decline this. Obviously, we have no mana. Attack in. Scry, gain some life. Ossification is a great card. It's a card I can't really pass up here, so. Nice, we're back up to 14. Took out their best creature. Not gonna be able to avoid removal though. A removal spell would be absolutely detrimental to this game. It'd be a wrap. Nice, let's go. I love that. I love that for our game because now we get Ward again. Double Ward, now I'm feeling a lot better because now they need to spend all 4 of these lands just to do anything to the vendor. Huge, man. We're gonna decline that because we've already got one, right? Decline, we attack. Another one of those is, I mean, I guess so. Just keep it going, I guess. Would really like a green land, but you know, when you don't need it, you don't need it. Cut down, not able to do the trick here. I'm stuttering a lot, I'm sorry, I don't know what that's about. Okay. If I do this, they are definitely wanting to double block here. This gives 1-0, but that just takes me to 6-3, and then they double block with these lizards here. So I guess we'll just go here for now. Take this and wait for next turn. Now we're not scrying though. Would be nice to be able to scry there, but we can't. Because again, I'm not attacking into both of those geckos. That is not a trade I'm willing to make. Ooh, I forgot about that ability on the card. That's a really good ability. Keeps them finding things that are relevant. I gotta get the battle pass because these sleeves are actually super fire. All right. Oh, we found our green source, ladies and gentlemen. We found it. GG's. Next turn, we can start throwing some audacities and royal treatments on this sucker. Audacity though, I mean, none of these really get this toughness up though, which is a problem. Yeah, we need to get the toughness up. Not good. More green. For sure sending the audacity in here. And they scoop it up, which is a really interesting thing to do there. I was in a bit of a pickle there, man. I couldn't find anything to pump up my toughness on that. I do have the 1-drop creature that could do it, or I could even get a Calyx in to do it, or I could even get ethereal armor. There's a lot of things I could do to get its toughness up, but as of right now, there was nothing I could do about, you know, them double and triple blocking my creature. I was actually hard pressed to attack there. I don't know if I would have done it, but GG. All right, now this right here is a starting hand, man. Let's do this. I am going to focus my attention on the Admirer over the Scavenger. Much harder to remove off the field. The Scavenger can be a bit of a support role for the Admirer. You hate to see that. You absolutely hate to see that. No surprise there. Do we want to get another one out? I mean, maybe, but opponent could be running sweepers. This could be bad for us, guys. Losing that was pretty big. Ugh. Yep, things are not going well for us here, guys. Hopefully they try to blow up one of these with a cut down. That's annoying. That's extremely annoying. Mono black might be our weakness, actually. This is kind of crazy. Okay, that's good. We needed that. We needed that bad. All right, start spitting out some auras here for us. That's not good. That gets by the hexproof and the ward. Okay. If I do this, it gets another 1/1, goes to 3/3. The ethereal takes it to a 4/4. We get around. We still get around it. I am shocked. I guess could they use the cut down on that? I don't think they could they? All right, let's just get this out of our hand. There's no reason to hold on to it to pretend like we have anything. We can use the 4 mana to pump the Admirer, or if they're running more discard, it makes their discard a little bit more useless. All right, so we got first strike, so we can get through the Slasher, no problem, but the Slasher being able to eat up half of our health every turn is not ideal. All right. What can you do, man? Not a whole lot. Ugh, there's game. Dang it. Oh, that is such a busted little combo there, man. We ran that the other day. It's a really good combo. Good on them for having it, but that sucks. Man, they ate us alive on that one, didn't they? This looks potentially really good if I find a green source. If it's red, it looks even... Well, I guess it doesn't. We don't have the lifelink, do we? I thought maybe we did. No. I have ossification though, so got a good answer here for like a mouse. All right, let's do this and this, and let's just go absolutely crazy. Man, a green source off the top here would be incredible. I can go Audacity and Ossification on their bird. Okay, they're gonna double shock the Scavenger. I mean, that's big time value in my opinion. That's kind of big value for us. Pretty easy turn here. Easy decision to make. Gotta find a green land. Come on. Oh my gosh, dude. Unlucky. Absolutely unlucky. We found a third Audacity before we found a third land drop. I mean, that's not like crazy to say that we missed a land drop there, but to find a third Audacity before a land? Oh, it's all green. It's all green, dude. Good game. Nothing you can do. I mean, they're struggling to find a creature, which is fantastic for us, but sure. It pumps out auras every single turn, so it's not too shabby. I don't know how we're still in this, man, with the mana being this lackluster. Come on, Greenland, please. At this point, I don't even want a green land. I want my enchantment that exiles and gives me lifelink. No way, dude. Okay, we went from the worst luck ever to the best in a split second. Oh my god, that couldn't have been better. That could not have been better. Holy smokes. Back to 9. Now can we get a green source? I can't believe we won that game. We got so unlucky there and we still pulled it out. Let's go, dude. All right, guys, the opponent's going first. This might sound crazy. I'm keeping this. I know Calyx being a first creature on, you know, playable creature that we have. I still think it's worth it because we've got all the answers along the way and we have really good mana, so. All right, the opponent plays the Channeler, which we are gonna grab with the Ossification. And then we got Calyx down next turn. Hopefully it survives. And then we can start taking everything with the Ghost. All right, just survive this turn. Come on, just survive this turn, please. So many protection spells. Ah, come on. Okay, sure. Ooh, that was the worst mistake they've ever made. All right, let's go ahead and let's had a massive yawn there. Let's just go ahead and win the game, yeah? Take action, we copy it again, we steal this. Put another 1/1 counter. This has ward too, so I'm trying to leave mana open for my own protection spells to keep Calyx alive. Calyx is getting a ton of ward going forward. Yeah, they say good game. I cannot believe in their right mind they thought it was a good idea to bring back their Aether Channeler than taking out the Calyx, but thank you, I guess. All right, well, a 1-minute game is not too shabby. This looks okay. I don't really have a way to pump these guys up super fast, but as far as the Admire as a turn 1 is always really solid, so hopefully we can get the ball rolling here. Okay, mono blue, not the matchup we wanted to see. Oh, that's a good find. You know what? I am gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because of the ability to get ward 2 on it. Now it's a ward 4 and mono blue is gonna have no answer for bouncing it anytime soon. And if I can get the Calyx down, I can start copying. But there is the fear of a counter spell, right? I guess we gotta wait till they tap out a little bit more. Yeah, they definitely have an interactive spell here for 2. Nothing from the opponent yet. I guess we just keep beating them down here. I really, really like to resolve the Calyx, but man, you just can't do anything when they've got mana open. Are we gonna see a Djinn yet? Not yet. Not yet. Now I could play I could pay 2 mana to pay for the interference that could possibly be hitting us here, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we just swing through. Pump this up. And it looks like they've got something going on here. They flood Maw. Sure. I don't think there's gonna be too many more things that could target us, right? So I'm gonna go do this. All right, the opponent down to 8. We'd love to see that. We'd love to see that. The opponent also might run out of Djinn here so they can block, which will open up the opportunity here for, oh no, dude, a blast zone? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now, dude? Unreal. Another Flood Maw too. Wow. That was a crazy, crazy tech piece for a mono blue player to be running, is the Blast Zone. Wow, it worked out great for him too. Yikes. And then the Flood Maw too, just to rub it in, you know? That has a ward too. I think that's the plan, man. All right, now we got a good Calyx here going forward. Dude, I'm still shocked, like jaw on the floor from that Blast Zone. That's crazy. I did not expect to see that. What are the chances here that this gets countered? Pretty heavy, right? Because we haven't seen a single counter spell yet. Maybe we just throw it out there to be countered. Who knows? If they're countering Calyx, then, you know, so be it. They throw away a knowledge. Wow. That is interesting, man. That is interesting. What are we doing, opponent? Audacity's a great card. I cannot believe we are almost about to recover. Well, that's not good. We were about to recover off of the Blast Zone hit, but now the opponent's looking pretty good. That was a pretty good spell right there. A 3-mana spell that returns creature to owner's hand. Surveil 2. Costs less, 2 less if it targets an attacking creature. Pretty cool. We have plenty of life to spare here. What a weird little matchup we got here, huh? I mean, surely the rest of their hand is just a bunch of bounce spells. Okay, they don't like that. They don't like the second spellbook vendor here. I would imagine if they have a bounce spell, it's going to be on the Calyx, right? And if they had a counter spell, they probably would have played at the first vendor that came down. So I don't know what to expect. It's going to be a copy? Yeah, copy. Counter and copy. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so if I do this, that'll take it to a 3, 4. Wait. 5? Oh, that's not good enough, is it? Well, it's not good enough, I don't think, but we're gonna run it out anyways. Yeah, I can't attack into the opponent here, unfortunately, because then we just lose the Calyx. But then again, I do get another Audacity to attach here, and I do get 2 damage through. Well, I get 2 damage through, taking him down to what, 6? And I draw a card. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play the patience game. That's what you gotta do against blue, man. Gotta be patient. 2 cards left. I would imagine one of them is the knowledge because they threw away a knowledge, and I can't, yeah, I was gonna say, I can't see him throwing away a flow of knowledge without having a backup. That's really, really bad. Because if they didn't have a flood mod, they sure do now. Well, it went to the attack step very quickly there. All right, now we got an 8-6. Still not good enough though. If anything, it got worse this turn because the opponent didn't do anything. I could send this in just as fodder to Scry. Unfortunate, man. Come on, I need an exile effect. I need an exiling effect, but at this point they're on tapped with 7 mana, so that was probably our one and only chance here to close this thing out. Man, it had to be mono blue, didn't it? Okay. Not great. We did used to run the 2 mana aura that allows our creature to fly and draws us a card, but we took it out of the deck because we thought Audacity would be better, and it has been in most positions, but in this spot, being able to fly would have been pretty helpful. All right, that's really good. That's really good. But so is this counter spell. That's fine, we auto pay that. Auto pay that, we get that in. All right, swinging in for 10, but first strike and vigilance. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Oh, I thought for a second there they were gonna block with the Djinn. That would have been epic because we had the first strike. But nope, they do not. Now all they gotta really do here is get the graveyard filled up with 4 more instant sorcery speed spells, and we might be cooked. Which doesn't seem too hard for them here. 2 cards go to the graveyard. And they still have technically 4 mana to spend. Yep, that's it. That'll do it. That will do it. And that's 14. GG's, man. Mono blue is a tough matchup in the office for us, man. That was pretty crazy. Again, though, I mean, that we would have absolutely ran away with that game had they not had the blast zone. That was such a weird card to see in blue. It's such a great card to see in blue. I just haven't personally seen anybody running blast zone in blue before, and I mean, it worked out so well for them this game, taking out both of our 1-drops early, because this game would have been a runaway if they didn't have that. But good game. Man, we got another one of those hands that looks really good. I just need a green source, but here we go. No way. No way, dude. Come on, give me the exile effect. Please, please, please. Okay, nothing there. That's good. Unreal. Another green source off the, or another green spell off the top with no green source to play it. All right, the opponent though kept a really bad hand. It appears, at least. Audacity, another green spell. 90% of my deck is white spells, and now we don't get any green lands with all green spells. Seems legit. And there is the challenger, which I'm sure is going to get pumped up like crazy here. They finally found their creature. We both kept a pretty what's the word? Pretty optimistic hands. They didn't have a creature. We didn't have land. Oh my gosh, we found it. Okay, but that doesn't exactly help here though, does it? Not really. Not really. Yeah. It's gotta be the Calyx. And then we just gotta hope the opponent doesn't have trample. And we're banking everything here on the scavenger here because we know Calyx is gonna have to jump block for us. So we're just hoping the opponent doesn't have the ability to trample here, and we'll be fine. Which is more unlikely than me hitting another green source. Oh wow. Okay. Did not expect that. All right, looks like somehow, some way we're getting out of this one. GG's, holy smokes. It's crazy how the unlucky games where we don't find our mana, we end up winning. Kind of crazy. All right, let's see if we can't just land this plane smoothly here. Opponent goes first. Okay, we're gonna keep this. I'm just trying to think of how I want to play it out. I think it's gonna be the Toadstool, and then because we have no protection spells here, so Toadstool has the ward. Get that down. I like seeing green. Oh, I don't like seeing that though. That is absolutely going to be some form of a control deck that's trying to hit things like Sunfall. Man, what do we do with this? Maybe it's this? I think we just go as fast as absolutely possible here. Oh my gosh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up. Oops. That was supposed to not go that order. That sucks. I was so focused on what they were going to do next. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, what'd I do? Yeah. All right. Oh, a blue land changes things here a little bit. That could open up a Flood Maw. I don't think it's going to, but that is a possibility. Can't believe I did what I just did, though. Lost out on some power there. All right, we are sending through some real gasoline here. Not bad, dude. I love how the first strike hits, then we got the pump on the second creature. That's absurd. I think that'll do it. I thought for sure we'd see a Sunfall on this turn, but the opponent missed out on the land drop. At least another white source, that is. Boom, easy. I mean, what was that? Like a minute tops? Turn 3 Calyx does the trick. Love it. All right, I love this hand. I really hope it's... I hope it's mono red actually, because this is in my hand, which, you know, you'd love to see that when mono red is the play. Awesome. I would have liked to have gone first, of course, but you know, you can't, beggars can't be choosers here, so. Imagine they burn this creature out. That would suck. At least they don't have the ley line, so probably not dead here on 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Oh, no way. Are they going to kill it? Interesting. Okay. I didn't expect that. Good on them. Let's try this again. Pretty smart of them to kill it, though. I'm assuming they're, you know, I'm assuming they know I have Sheltered with Ghosts. That gives haste? It sure does. Wow. What are the odds they just do it again? I mean, there's a really strong possibility they just do that again, so we might as well block, right? Take less damage. I guess it'd be the same amount of damage, but... Alright, Calyx is in now. And now, hopefully, we can start cooking. Nice. Let's go, dude. Okay, we're in. We're in it, guys. We're in it. We are absolutely in it. I actually like this. I like this. I like this. Take this. Pump this. Lifelink gets bigger. Gain 6 life. Yes, we'll put it here. Steal you. Pump you. Pump you. Oh my gosh. Good luck, Mono Red. Good luck. That felt amazing. Kind of an awkward start to this game. Maybe argument not to have blocked the scamp and forced them to make that sacrifice, but overall, Calyx gets the job done, you know? Or so you thought. Or so you thought. Oh my god. They couldn't have had a more perfect last card in hand. Oh my god. Of course they had the fling spell, dude. Dude, mono red sucks, man. That'll do it for me today, guys. We will be back again here tomorrow with another deck list, not to mention a live stream here tonight on the channel where we are actually going to be playing against you guys. So be sure to swing by if we're live and check that out, and maybe get your name on the list to play against me. That'd be a lot of fun, but I hope you enjoyed today's deck list, man. This one was... It was fun for being aggro. I'm not a big aggro player, as you guys all well know. I'm more of a mid-range kind of guy, but aggro decks are unfortunately everywhere right now, so you got to do what you got to do with this. And, you know, this is a fun way to kind of beat aggro at their own game, you know, with all the exiling effects and life gain that this deck offers. You know, and of course, there's a bunch of different variations of this build. You can go Boros, you can go Selesnya. You can either go, even go Azorius. There's a lot of ways you can do this, but I hope you guys got some good value out of today's content and enjoyed the video. But if you did make it this far, thank you so very much. I appreciate that a lot. And a huge thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on my channel. So huge thank you and shout out to them for helping support me monetarily every month. It really means a lot to me, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you all. So thank you for that. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. Yeah. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.